Jersey blue. It's the mix.
Sports gear, everybody knows where to go. Valley Athletic on Bascom in San Jose. Whatever you're looking for, from equipment to clothing, exclusively sewn, embroidered, or screened right on the premises. You'll find it all at Valley Athletic. Just mention Sports Focus and receive 20% off anything in the store. That's right. Just say you saw it on Sports Focus and get an instant 20% off on anything. Valley Athletic, 1256 South Bascom, just north of Hamilton in San Jose. United Defense, a Santa Clara employer supporting youth activities in our community. Tired of paying retail but don't want to drive far to find your favorite outlet store? Then come to Great Mall. We've got over 200 outlets, and we're right here so close to home. At Great Mall, you'll find top designer labels at a fraction of the cost. Outlets like Tommy Hilfiger, Brooks Brothers, Oakley Ball, Skechers, Guess, Gap, Calvin Klein, Eddie Bauer, Polo Jeans, True Pavilion, Atomic Garage, Chic Shoes, and Foot Locker. Over 200 brand name outlets, one place, Great Mall. 880 in Great Mall Parkway in Milpitas.
Now talk about your tough, thank you for the bell. Talk about your tough two-game stretch. 1 week after facing Monte Vista's high-octane offense, Foothill welcomes San Ramon Valley and Michigan-bound quarterback Sam Keller to Pleasanton for an East Bay League shootout. And we get right to the highlights. Oh, hi, ladies. I thought we were getting right to the highlights. Here they come. It's Foothill quarterback Kyle Barker. Matt Katamatsu up the left sideline in the second quarter. Katamatsu's going double nickel, 55 yards, using his blockers well to find the end zone. 7-3 Foothill. To the third, San Ramon, Sam Keller. To a man named Brody. Brody Stringer, 12-yard first down catch. And Brody, give me the signal. Thank you. Same drive, Keller. Back to pass. Keller's going to keep it. 10 yards to the big house. It's a Michigan thing for the future Wolverine. 15-7, San Ramon in the lead. But here comes Foothill in the fourth. Barker. Katamatsu. These two are out of sight. 64 yards. Katamatsu's going to go to the house. It's a two-point game. 15-13. San Ramon holds the lead. So Foothill goes for the two, and they're getting tricky. Barker to DJ Smith, who can walk in. We're tied at 15. San Ramon trying to hold back the Falcons. Keith Garrett, the sack on third down to kill a Foothill drive. Foothill back with the rock, looking for the win. Barker. Mike Spencer. That's a great catch by Mike Spencer, 43-yard pass play. Now it's Joey Munn. 3 seconds left for the field goal. Joey Munn, your hero. He splits the uprights. Foothill upset San Ramon Valley in a great one, 18-15.
Excited right now after coming off the loss last week. We weren't sure how we were going to bounce back. We tried to prepare for their offense because we knew they had a strong offense. So the whole week we were really working on our secondary, and tonight it paid off.
Yes, it did pay off. The fans giving out a big holler in San Bruno. Aragon taking on Cap. Plenty to see in the scoreless second half. Cap's Fady Salah breaks free, gets tripped up. Aragon's Daniel Halpiku recovers the loose ball to set up the big drive. And when I say big, I mean big. Daniel Lopez, 27 yards to Robert Gamps. Moments later, 15 seconds left in the half. Lopez, Gamps, one more time, this time in the end zone. 7-0 Aragon at recess. Third quarter, Aragon looking for the fun zone again. Lopez, Gamps, another TD. This one from 24 yards out. Aragon would hold on to win by a final of 21-0. Sunnyvale was the spot for a huge Santa Clara Valley El Camino Division battle as Fremont played host to city rival Homestead this afternoon. And you just can't get enough of those Thunder Sticks making an appearance in Fremont this afternoon. Firebirds from Fremont on the move in the first. Quarterback Mike Silva keeping it himself. 12-yard run, tough to the 1-yard line. He later would sneak in to tie the game at 7. Now it's 14-7 Fremont in the second when the Mustangs offense kicks into high gear. This is simply an unbelievable play by quarterback Craig Maynard. Scrambling right, reverses field. Maynard's going to launch it. 50 yards, wide open, Garen Strong. And Strong's headed to the house. And we're tied at 14. I'm feeling play of the week on that one. Just before the half, the two look up again in a more conventional way. Maynard, Strong, out pattern, Money. Homestead up 21-14 at the break. In the second half, it was all about Will Falls, the senior, busting through the line, and he is off. A, B, C, you later. 75 yards, he's in the zone. Homestead up 27-14. You got punch out or what? All right, second helping of Falls. In the fourth, inside handoff. Stay with me. A, B, C, you later. Will Falls, 75 yards to the crib. Homestead pulls away, 33-14. They win it. Falls has some cramps. We'll talk about that later. We welcome the Mustangs from Homestead to the show. Joining me, Garen Strong, Will Falls, Craig Maynard. I lost my question, so I'm just going to go right to you, Craig. Craig, tell me about today's win. Obviously, a huge win over your city rival.
It was big because we went to junior high with all those kids, and, we see them every day. And it meant a lot to us because we see them around the city all the time. And now we got bragging rights. We got the bell back, which we ain't had since we was in 9th grade.
Now, you guys got off to a little bit of a slow start. I mean, do you guys have the confidence to come back that you can kind of strike at any time?
We never gave up after with our one loss. We knew we could depend on each other. We could just come back. And, we know we'd always be together. We never gave up. We knew that we was going to bounce back and win the rest of the games from there on.
Unbelievable play, by the way.
Thanks.
All right, no problem. Will Falls, big game. Now, you three seem to be the big three. I mean, you guys get it done every week. I mean, do you guys feed off each other?
Definitely almost a competition level for bragging rights between the three of us. And not just the three of us, kind of the whole team brings a new meaning to teamwork for us. It's not just on the field, it's off the field coming together.
Now, Will, you had those two big runs, but obviously you couldn't get it done without the line. How big have they been this year?
They've been huge. Guys, I buy pizza for them, take them to lunch, tell them I'll buy them steak dinners, but never come through, just to make those holes for me.
That's the way to do it. All right, Garen Strong. Now, before the season, you guys went to Oregon for a team trip. How did that help you guys for heading into the season?
We spent a whole week together, so we came together as a family and started to work together, gelled, I guess.
Now, not to look too far ahead, but that's kind of what I do around here. You guys play Los Altos next week, then the big one looming with Cupertino in 2 weeks. Are you guys already jacked up for that one? Have you started to think about that one yet?
Yeah, I know we're ready to play Los Altos, but we're really ready to play against Cupertino because a lot of them are talking, ready to beat them, take it to them.
Now, how good does it feel, that bell right there? You want to ring it for me?
One time.
There it is, the Homestead Mustangs. They beat Fremont of Sunnyvale today. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for coming down, all right? I'm sorry Christine's not here, but that's the way it goes. All right, let's now find out who the Charlie Wiedemeyer West Bay Coach of the Week is as we check in with 49ers head coach Steve Mariucci.
Charlie Wiedemeyer Coach of the Week Award, Jay Braun from Cupertino High School. And last Friday, the Pioneers of Cupertino upended league rival Mountain View 28-27. Jonathan Price scored 2 touchdowns. One was on a 95-yard interception return. Price also scored the game-winning 2-point play. And Cupertino rallied late to win that thing. Big win for them, and for being named Coach of the Week, Coach Braun and his program will be awarded $1,000 from our foundation. Congratulations.
Coach, thank you. Homestead, thanks again. All right, guys. Hey, there's much more high school sports focus ahead, including highlights from Silver Creek and Independence, plus this week's one-on-one with the nation's top-rated quarterback. First, let's head to the Van Skate Park for the Iron Kids Crustless Bread Cutting Edge Tip of the Week. Back at the Van Skate Park, I'm with Dale Olison. And Dale, what kind of trick are you going to do on your bike?
Aired ice pick.
Aired ice pick. It's the Iron Kids Crustless Bread Cutting Edge Tip of the Week.
First off, you want to get enough speed to be able to hit the quarter with enough air. And when you come down, you want to make sure your back peg is to be able to hit the coping and make a clink noise. And then after that, you should be doing it every day.
Dale, that's good work, man. Any shots out?
I want to give a thanks to SF BMX and Van Skate Park for letting us ride here.
There it is. That's Dale Olison. And that's this week's Iron Kids Crustless Bread Cutting Edge Tip of the Week.
Sequoia Institute salutes auto shop classes at high schools all over the San Francisco Bay Area, including George Washington High School, San Francisco.
Northern California, get ready for a video show unlike any other.
I know you heard me on the radio.
Your favorite Wild 94.9 music is about to take over your TV.
I know you see me on the video.
A video show only Wild could bring you with all your favorite artists.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy Fabulous.
Yo, this nuts.
Wild 94.9's Wild Action Dance Party. Your favorite video. Live action from Bay Area High School. And it's only from the Bay Area's party station. It's Wild 94.9's Wild Action Dance Party on Action 36, Cable 6.
All right, here's a little automotive career quiz for you. Will there be A, more cars and trucks on the road in the near future, or B, less? Will well-paid, highly trained automotive technicians be A, more in demand, or B, less in demand? If you answered B to either of these questions, enroll at a four-year college and study deductive reasoning. The rest of you call Sequoia Institute right now. And one more question. If you enroll in Sequoia right now, in 7 months, will your future be A, better, or... Well, that's not fair because I gave you the answer. Sequoia Institute. Your future's secure when you're in control.
You know how we do.
And now, live from San Jose and all over the Bay, this is High School Sports Focus on Action 36, Cable 6.
To be the best, you have to beat the best. And that's what I tried to do this week as I dropped back in the pocket with the top-rated quarterback in the country, Monte Vista senior and future Miami Hurricane Kyle Wright. It's this week's one-on-one. I'm with the #1 rated quarterback in the country, Kyle Wright, from Monte Vista High School. Now, Kyle, you jumped to the top of the college recruiters list when you tore it up in the summer combines. What goes on at those combines?
Basically, you get tested in your 40-yard dash time, your 20-yard shuttle, and then quarterbacks and wide receivers throw routes together and kind of put on a show and show off your stuff. All right. Well, I know summer was a few months ago. You still got the touch? We'll see. You ready for a little action? We're ready. All right, we're going to use his wingman, Sammy DeSaw, as our wide receiver. So here we go, Kyle Wright and myself, a little quarterback combine, this week's one-on-one. Okay, well, that takes care of the 40. Let's move on. Let's move on to the throwing. I don't know what Cal sees in this guy. I'll be honest with you. There it is right there. It was good. All right, Kyle, thanks a lot, man. That was fun. Now, we brought along your wingman, Sammy DeSaw, here. Now, you guys are going for back-to-back NCS titles. How you feel? It feels good to be 6-0 right now, and back-to-back wouldn't be so bad, but, we gotta play 3 more games till playoff starts. So. I bet. Now, Sammy, I'm anchoring the show by myself this weekend, so what do you think? I think you better get back to the studio. Right now? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna run. All right, fellas. Better. See ya. And I hope he anchors better than he can throw. Back to you guys. Easy, fellas. Hey, if you have any comments or questions about the one-on-one or any segment in Sports Focus, drop us a line at the addresses listed on your screen, and we will write you back. Silver Creek seniors Anthony Reyes and Dustin Long are best friends. They also form one of the most potent 1-2 punches in the CCS. Just ask Independence, who had the daunting task of trying to slow down the duo last Saturday. The Anthony Reyes fan club
in the Raider Nation, and they had a lot to cheer about. First quarter action, Silver Creek trailing 7-0. Reyes rocking the party. He's going to rip off a 77-yard TD run down the sideline, the beginning of a huge game for Anthony Reyes, and we are tied at 7. But Independence would take the lead back. Eric Williams, he's going to muscle his way into the house from 9 yards out. This one would seesaw all game. Third quarter, Silver Creek up 22-20. Anthony Reyes busting loose again. This time the senior will run 56 yards for the score. PAT no good. It's a 28-20 Silver Creek lead. To the fourth quarter, Independence would get one back. Alisana Ula, 59-yard quarterback keeper. He'll tie it up at 28 after the 2-point conversion. But in the end, it's Silver Creek. Carlos Della Torre up the gut, the go-ahead score. Silver Creek, a big one. They beat Independence 42-35. Now, after the big win over Independence, Silver Creek welcomed Wild 94.9 DJ Strawberry to the Raider Nation as they were named Valley Athletic Team of the Week.
All right, thanks, Mike. Once again, Valley Athletic coming through with the Team of the Week love. And anything you need, whether it's for your sports or for training or for the off-season, or even you want to get a really legit Halloween costume, slide through Valley Athletic, 1256 South Bascom Avenue in San Jose. And it feels so good to be back in San Jose, man. Let me tell you, we're at the Silver Creek High School, so of course we're talking to the Silver Creek Raiders! And these boys do some big things on the gridiron. Let's talk to one of the senior captains right here, Anthony Reyes. The game you guys had last Saturday against Independence, you put a hurting on them, man. Talk about that game.
We knew coming in this game it was going to be a grudge match to the end. And when it came down to it, our linemen stepped it up and opened up the holes for both me and Dustin to score some touchdowns. And that's what we ended up with. We ended up with the win.
Another senior captain right here, Gabe Resendez. Last year, Silver Creek just missed the playoffs by one game. It was a bad game against Westmont. But that game, how did that affect your season this year and your strategies and your grudge matches?
Well, that game brought us together as a team and made us more determined to make the playoffs. And we're hoping to go all the way in CCS.
And you've been looking for this game a long time, huh?
The last game of the season against Westmont, we're getting ready for them.
One more final look at the Silver Creek Raiders right here, varsity football team out here in San Jose. Let's talk to another senior captain, Dustin Long. We talked earlier about the success you guys have already. Any preseason secrets or strategies you guys had before school started or before the season started?
It all started off when we went to Oregon football camp. Well, we were able to have 35 guys go this year, so that was a great help. We had a lot of passing league games, so that helped a lot, and everybody was dedicated to weightlifting, and a lot of speed camp helped our speed for the teams. And everybody's doing a good job, so hopefully a good season.
All right, good luck with the rest of the season. I know your coach wants to make you do up-downs all day, man.
Thanks.
Silver Creek Raiders right here. I will be back on your TV show with the exhibit interview when he came to the Wild 94.9 Bum Rush Studios. In the meantime, it's the Silver Creek Raiders, and we did it, man! Huddle up! Show the world what it's like in the Raider huddle. 1, 2, 3, Raiders! Big Mike, back to you, dog. I know you solo like a cholo. We're done in San Jose.
All right, Strawberry, good looking out. Still ahead, Pinole Valley faces Alameda, plus Brody Brazil interviews the winning team from the island. First, let's take a sports medicine minute break with Dr. Arthur King.
Hi, I'm Eric Welch. And I'm Josh Quimba. And we're from St. Francis, and we like to ask Dr. King a question. When's the best time to eat before an athletic event?
The pregame meal for an athlete should usually take place between 3 and 4 hours prior to the event. This gives the body plenty of time to digest the food. However, another important aspect to food digestion is the type of food that is consumed. Fats inhibit emptying of the stomach, sometimes delaying gastric emptying after a fatty meal for as long as 6 hours. Proteins have an intermediate effect and carbohydrates only a mild delaying effect. Another thing to keep in mind is staying away from spicy foods because they can often irritate the digestive system. If the athlete gets hungry between the pregame meal and the event, a fruit or an energy bar often is recommended.
This high school sports focus Sports Medicine Minute is brought to you by the Fremont Surgery Center.
Dr. Arthur Ting and Dr. Warren King are the preeminent sports physicians in the Bay Area and highly regarded around the world as the very best in their field. That's why they choose the state-of-the-art Fremont Surgery Center. Fremont Surgery Center boasts comprehensive, up-to-the-minute medical facilities with voice recognition and the very latest robotic technology. Dr. Arthur Ting and Dr. Warren King meet the needs of the superstars and the weekend athlete. Don't accept anything less. Call them today.
Diamonds. The Jewelry Exchange is a direct diamond importer. The Jewelry Exchange has thousands of diamonds, most with GIA or EGL certs, laser inscribed and guaranteed the lowest price. 1-carat solitaires are $5.99, 1-carat studs $3.99. The Jewelry Exchange has thousands of rings, pendants, earrings, and bracelets, and specializes in platinum and invisible settings. Only the Jewelry Exchange gives you a low price and double value guarantee. Buy Factory Direct, the Jewelry Exchange in Burlingame.
When Washington failed to act, one governor decided to lead, Governor Gray Davis. He signed the nation's first law to combat the greenhouse gases that cause global warming. But that's not all he's done to protect our environment. He's sued to stop oil drilling off the California coast. He's worked to pass historic bond measures to protect our drinking water and expand state parks.
To me, no issue is more fundamental than the fight to protect our coastline, our air, and our water.
Governor Gray Davis. Experience we trust. Values we share.
Brian wakes to the smell of breakfast. Ah, Sunday. He knows what awaits him. An omelet, pancakes, orange juice. Wait, does he detect something else? Blueberry. Muffins, perhaps. No, Brian. What's on the menu today is an improved Sunday Chronicle. We'll all have to adjust.
White.
Nothing's working, Doctor.
When will they ever learn?
There's only one thing we can do now.
It's time to go to D&J Hobby.
Do you take your hobbies a little too seriously? So do we. D&J Hobby in Campbell.
It's a little lonely out here. All right, if Alameda is going to stay in the hunt for a league title, they had to get a W tonight as the Hornets welcome Pinole Valley to the island. PV entered tonight's contest tied for first place with Berkeley, one full game ahead of Alameda. Hey, you want to see the definition of chilling? Check out the refs, man. They are balling. Wasn't long before Pinole Valley, rocking the white jersey, took control of this game. Deuce, Demaria Johnson up the gut into the fun zone, 7-0 PV. And if the play worked once, why not try it again? But it's not Johnson, it's Fontino Hardy. Hardy Hard, welcome to the fun zone, 14-0 P-Valley. You've seen enough of the short runs, now it's time to check out the long stuff. Ronnie Jones, the handoff, number 3, ain't gonna go down. He gets by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders. A couple spin moves later, Spartans are living large. How about more Fontino? You're gonna meet him in a second, but first check him out, do his thing down the field in the fun zone. Fontino just balling. Pinole Valley, they win this one, 33-0 over Alameda. After the game, Brody Brazil caught up with the victorious Pinole Valley Spartans to talk about their big win.
All right, thanks, Mike. We're up here in Alameda with victorious Pinole Valley Spartans. 33-0. They took care of Alameda tonight. We're going to start with the interviews here, and this is number 2, Thomas DeCoud. And Thomas, you guys started off early with the highlights and came with it the entire night. You came out big and never looked back.
Yeah, we worked hard in practice, and we just came out here and knew it was a big game for us. We knew if we didn't win this game, the Berkeley game wouldn't be a true championship game, so we just came out hard and put them away early.
Any doubts after those first few touchdowns?
Now, you always got to think that they could come back at any moment, so you got to play every moment hard as you can.
Okay. Well, good job tonight. On down the line, Fontino Hardy, number 33. And Fontino, this was a big game. Okay, they like Tino on the team. But Fontino, this was a big game, but tell me how this means on the rest of the course of your season. What's your team goals?
Our team goals to make it to the playoffs, and Coach, he expressed the way how big this game was to us early before we came out here. So our heads was really on strong. We were trying to come out here and perform to the best of our abilities. We did that. The team effort was no one man show or nothing. So we trying to make it to the playoffs and the rest.
Hey, and how was the drive? How was the drive down from Pinole Valley today?
Huh?
How was the drive down from PV today?
It was quiet. Coach liked quiet on the quietness.
It was a trek.
We had to be quiet, think about the game.
All right. On down the line, Ronnie Jones. And Ronnie, you saw him a lot on the highlights. A big offensive night for Ronnie Jones. And Ronnie, you couldn't have done it all by yourself, could you?
Oh, no, I can't. I got to give thanks to my offensive line and my defense for shutting them out. I mean, it's a Pinole Valley thing. It's not a one individual thing. It's a team. We're a family.
Big PV O-line there, right?
Oh, the O-line is beautiful, man. We're doing a great job. And we just want to keep it going, man.
All right, last but not least, number 22, Demarie Johnson. And Demarie, I got to say, they love you on this team, but you guys got a lot of characters, don't you?
Oh, yes, we do. I mean, everybody's great on the team. Like Rodney said, our offense did good. Defense gave a shutout. Coaches called great plays. Everybody did good. Special teams. Thomas Day Cool with them great punt returns. Everybody did great.
There you go. All the props given out. Congratulations, you guys. Big win tonight in Alameda. You guys take it away. Get excited. There you go. Mike Skloot, back to you.
All right, Brody, I'll see you in a minute. Looking for their third straight unblemished Bay Valley League regular season, Carondelet faced perhaps their toughest test Tuesday night as they traveled to Clayton Valley. The Cougs and the Eagles showed up for the match as the only unbeaten teams in the league. As expected, big crowd in Concord for this one as Carondelet played Clayton Valley. All Carondelet, Leslie Wolf taking the pass from Caitlin Lawson. Wolf will close the deal. Carondelet takes game one, 15-11. Game two now, Clayton Valley, Stephanie Buck setting Rihanna Pittman for the side out. Now it's Carondelet again. Caitlin Lawson making the huge hit down the middle. Carondelet would also take game two, 15-10. Game three now, Carondelet looking for the sweep. Nicole De La Rosa setting Sydney Blanc Karch for the game set match, 51 Carondelet. They take it in 3 games. Nice moves, wrong show. Wild Action Dance Party airs at midnight, my man, with your host, Strawberry. James Logan Irvington. J-Lo would start it off in game one. Amy Rodriguez setting Candice Akili. Logan takes game one, 15-zip. We go game two. Irvington's Arena Pisnena. Third ace in a row, making it 10-7 Irvington. But Logan would still come out on top. Jessica Alvarado does work. Logan takes game two, 15-11. Game three, different story. Irvington's Liz Chu, the ace. Irvington takes game three, 15-11. So we go game four. J-Lo would dominate game four, taking 15 points in a row. Rodriguez, Jamie Spangle for the winner and the match. Logan wins it in 4. Straight ahead on Sports Focus, more football as Dublin travels to Las Lomas and Newark Memorial visits Cal High. Plus, Brody will take us out of bounds with a pair of young ladies making a name for themselves on the football field. But first, here's a peek at the latest Sports Focus Top 20 volleyball poll.
The Bay Area's Action Channel, Action 36, Cable 6. Here's Comedy Action.
Okay, champ, whatever you say.
Sport Action.
Because the real issue is that he left you.
Sports Action.
Tejada wins another ball game.
Cop Action. And your weekend movie station. So turn on to the Bay Area's Action Channel, Action 36, Cable 6.
Since 1957, Dairy Bell has been the place to go for the coolest food and the friendliest service. Whether it was a great hamburger cooked to order, a fantastic milkshake, or soft-serve cone, Dairy Bell always meant the finest quality at the coolest price. Some things never change. Dairy Bell still serves the best hamburgers, sandwiches, and desserts you've always loved, because great food never goes out of style.
Visit our website at dairybell.com.
Dairy Bell, always fresh, always cool.
No matter who you are, everybody's got a little diet doing them. Yeah! Nice shot. So don't hold back. Do the diet do.
Hey, make your first time your best time with a new or used vehicle from Crown Chevrolet Cadillac Isuzu in Dublin. Hundreds of trucks to choose from. The best first-time buyer financing anywhere. Special first-time buyer factory programs, and the friendliest, most knowledgeable people in the business. Prove your maturity and judgment by getting your first car, truck, or SUV from Crown Dublin. For sales, service, and selection, nobody, but nobody beats Crown Chevy Cadillac Isuzu in Dublin, where 580 and 680 meet.
Iron Kids. Cross sled.
The first and only bread with no crust from Iron Kids. So it has 4 times the calcium of ordinary white bread and all the fiber of whole wheat bread.
That is all.
Kids eat this stuff up.
And now, live from San Jose and all over the Bay, this is High School Sports Focus on Action 36 Cable 6.
Having racked up 430 yards of total offense last week against Northgate, including 300 on the ground, Dublin rolled into Walnut Creek tonight, ready to run with Los Lomas in a key Diablo Foothill League game. And here we go. Oh, 2 little cheerleaders. First quarter, Knights 10 yards out. Daniel Nachman, he's going to take it in. He's rumbling in. Knights up 7-0. Still in the first. More LL. Joe Davis. Snagging, bagging, busting loose, 40 yards the other direction. Touchdown. Knights up 14-0. Dublin trying their best to contain the Knights offense. Anthony Palomino gets his own INT. He's going back 40 yards, but Dublin couldn't put any points on the board. LL coming back again. This time, quarterback J.C. Lewis. The long ball to his boy, Joe Davis. Joe Davis, the catch, the cutback, another cutback. Joe Davis is going to find his way into the crib. 65-yard touchdown. LL, boy, that's a huge win. They beat Dublin 48-6. Down to San Ramon, where Newark Memorial visited Cal High. Newark down in the third, 21-7. Quarterback Angelo Chavez takes it himself on the third down conversion. Watch Jeff Stewart. The huge block sets up a first down for Newark Memorial. And it's Jeff Stewart doing it himself to the land of good and plenty. Newark now down only 21-14. But Cal continued to claw at the Newark D. Curtis Holland on the Daniel O'Hara handoff. And Curtis Holland is off to the races. 41-yard run for Curtis Holland. Grizzlies wouldn't score on the drive, but soon after, Daniel O'Hara to big man Kyle Robertson on the 10-yard pass. Cal High would win at 30-22. Back to the hard court we go as we set it off in the South Bay as Notre Dame Belmont took on Valley Christian in some volleyball. Game 1 went to NDB. We go game 2. Notre Dame's Corey Evanoff making the set to Shelly Signori, and we're tied at 16. Then it would be Valley Christian's Beth Lee setting Christian Bridgen. VC would go up 17-16. But Notre Dame Belmont's Stephanie Rourke would end game 2 with the kill. Right there, they win at 19-17. Game 3 now. Valley Christian's Beth Lee. Alyssa Bennett. VC takes it 15-10. VC also took game 4. We go game 5. It's Notre Dame Belmont's Jessica Dragato. Sets Hillary Hansen for the win. But Valley Christian, just too much. A huge comeback. Beth Lee to Kristen Bridgen. Valley Christian rallies from 2 games down to take it in 5 games. And looky, time to go out of bounds. Brody Bazile sitting in Christine Newell's chair. He's got the story of 2 football players in the South Bay who just happen to be females. Brody, good to see you.
Well, you know, Mike, I'm not as good looking as Christine, and but I'm glad to be here. Hey, you've heard the term, girls just want to have fun. Well, nowadays, they want to do more. In fact, they want to play football. We take you out to San Jose for a story you'll see only right here on High School Sports Focus.
I just like being out there. Like, I know I'm not going to have a future in playing football, but to me, it's just a lot of fun being out there, hanging out with all the guys. And just, like she said, it's like having a bunch of brothers out there. They all look out for you and everything.
I just really like football, and I always wanted to go to high school and, like, play football. Didn't actually think it would really happen. And I just, like, really love football.
In the most male-dominated sport that has ever existed, Santa Teresa's Megan Little and Alexis Beyer from Piedmont Hills are fulfilling their lifelong dreams of being on the high school football team.
I think Megan just wants to be a part of something, and she's really doesn't have that I'll show you or I'm proving a point attitude. It's more or less, I want to play football. This is what I want to do. I like football better than the other sports, especially the female sports, and I just want to play. I want to be a part of a team.
You know, girls talk about it all the time, but she never talked about it. She just did it. She showed up at the first meeting. She showed up to spring practice. She came all summer to our workouts and things like that. And she was immediately accepted, by all the guys. It's just being one of the team.
For as rare as it is to have two girls playing varsity football in the same city, even in the same league, it was more incredible the day their two teams faced off against each other.
They were taking it to us pretty good, and late in the game I saw Matt, not realizing that he had a female on the team too, put in number 5.
Well, they had me practicing like the certain play all week.
We put Alexis in. And we said, okay, we're gonna throw a hitch to her.
So we put in Megan right away, and sure enough, they throw the ball to her.
My job was just to cover her.
They were covering each other.
She came up and tried to block me, and I was supposed to run to the side, but I just kind of ran into her.
You know, they reacted. They kind of ran into each other, and they went down in a heap. It was great. It was, I mean, the sidelines erupted. It was a lot of fun.
All in all, it's realistic neither girl will record even one game statistic before the season is over. But in the eyes of their fellow players and coaches alike, Alexis and Megan are exactly what they've always wanted to be, high school football players.
She's just a regular old, girl going to school and playing varsity football.
They treat her just like, I don't want to say one of the guys, but that's kind of what it is.
Now, of course, Megan and Alexis aren't the only two female football players in the Bay Area. And no, they're not just kickers. We thought it was just kind of ironic they got the chance to play against each other earlier this year in Schlute. Did you see some of the hits those girls take?
There was some heavy hitting going on.
There was some cracking going on out there.
I know.
They're tough.
Next time you go in pads, take them.
I wouldn't even take them myself. I'm not scared.
Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
I still had highlights from the game of the week and maybe the game of the year in the South Bay as Palma faces Salinas. Plus, water polo and field hockey get some love in Quick Focus. Keep lounging. Sports Focus coming right back at you.
International espionage in the Bay Area? Our reporter tries to solve the mystery.
Even in unsuspecting places like Central Chevrolet in Fremont, there are secret agents. They are cleverly disguised. Not many people know that they are undercover.
Undercover? Oh, behave. Central Chevrolet, just off of Highway 880 in Fremont. They are the Bay Area's volume Chevy dealer.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
If you drive a truck, know this. For almost 30 years, people in the Bay Area have been saving money on their truck parts and truck repairs at the Ford, Chevy, and GMC truck experts. Santa Clara Truck Wreckers. Save up to 50% on new, used, and rebuilt truck parts. Transmissions to transfer cases. Differentials to fenders. Tailgates and taillights and more. We even install engines. Call 408-727-2244 or click on our website.
You always get low prices, quality parts, and great service at Santa Clara Truck Wreckers.
First and only bread with no crust from Iron Kids. So it has 4 times the calcium of ordinary white bread and all the fiber of whole wheat bread.
That is all.
Kids eat this stuff up.
Hey, make your first time your best time with a new or used vehicle from Crown Chevrolet Cadillac Isuzu in Dublin. Hundreds of trucks to choose from. The best first-time buyer financing anywhere, special first-time buyer factory programs, and the friendliest, most knowledgeable people in the business. Prove your maturity and judgment by getting your first car, truck, or SUV from Crown Dublin. For sales, service, and selection, nobody, but nobody beats Crown Chevy Cadillac Isuzu in Dublin, where 580 and 680 meet. City rivals squaring off. First place on the line in the Tri-County League. Over 10,000 fans in the stands. Now that's big-time high school football. And it all went down tonight at the Salinas Sports Complex as Salinas High faced Palma. It can only be the Santa Clara Truck Wreckers game of the week. The crowd singing songs for the Cowboys of Salinas. First quarter, Salinas strikes first. Cody Baker ripping off 20 yards to the 4-yard line. That would lead to an Andy Palacio TD to put the Cowboys up by 7. Palma would come back. Chad Bazo not only tricking the cameraman, also tricking the Salinas D, and he is gone. 79-yard run to the fun zone. We're tied at 7 apiece. To the second quarter. Salinas down 13-7. Travis Dozier making one of his 4 picks of the game for the Cowboys. That would lead to this Christian Taylor TD as they go up 14-13. To the third quarter, Salinas would keep things up in Nick Nance doing the dance for the 20-yard run. That sets up this 3-yard score by Taylor as Salinas closes shop on Palma. The final 24-13. Huge crowd out for Yerba Buena's homecoming. They're taking on Willow Glen. YB will start us off. Will Kilday throwing to Alex Tirado, putting up the first of 7 on the night. But Willow Glen would strike right back. Justin Johnson to Frank Serenana. He's bringing it to the 2. That led to a touchdown on the next play, 7-6 Yerba Buena in the first quarter. Still in the first, Willow Glen's defense on top of things. Doug Dion grabs the huge interception. But YB's defense wouldn't be outdone. Next play, Gino Fisher. Gino's got the INT, and then he gets knocked down. And Yerba Buena just wouldn't let up. Third quarter now, Will Kilday dropping it off to Justin Cabana. Cabana up the sideline, grabbing the first down, setting up the final touchdown of the game. Yerba Buena would take it 27-6. All right, let's get into the fast lane with a look at some other fall sports. It's time for Quick Focus.
We get it started with Ignacio Valley hosting Clayton Valley girls water polo. That's CV's Rachel Wright firing and finding a home. CV up 4-2 in the second quarter. But YV comes from behind to tie it up late in the fourth. Kelly McCabe will pick up the loose ball, finish with one of her 3 goals. We're tied at 7. But CV would pull away in the end on the breakout. Lindsey Nelson, one of her 5 goals. CV stays unbeaten in league play with a 9-7 win. We skip the boys' action. It's Acalanes in Las Lomas and Walnut Creek. LL gets on the board first. Jim Van Voris from long distance. Las Lomas up 1-0. Acalanes, though, would take the lead in the second. John Siegfried has 2 goals in the game. This is one of them. Acalanes up 3-2. Fast forward, late fourth, tied at 4 under 10 seconds left. LL on the 6-on-5. Greg Herslick to Mike Almeida. Las Lomas hands Acalanes its first league loss. 5-4. More H2O polo. It's Bellarmine at St. Francis, and check out Bell's goalie Adam Schilling doing work in the cage. Bell now on O, on the breakout. Mike Hayes, the big-time punch shot. St. Francis trying to rally from behind. Tommy Kelly on the 6-on-5 will find the twine. But the Bell's just too much. Ryan Smiley, skip please. Bellarmine doubles up St. Francis. 10-5. Let's wrap it up with field hockey. First place on the line, Blossom Valley League. It's Lee at Leland. That's Lauren Jones from Leland. Rattles the cage. Leland up 1-0. Same score in the second half. Leland is holding on to the lead thanks to goalie Sarah Boring, who pitches the shutout for Leland as the Chargers win 1-0.
Well, she might have tonight off, but nothing, and I mean nothing, can keep Nubila away from the Great Mall as she hooked up with the Leland field hockey team in Milpitas.
Yeah, hey Mike, I'm here at the Great Mall in Milpitas again, the largest shopping outlet here in Northern California. Lots to check out, restaurants, shops, Van Skate Park, movie theater, you name it, they got it. Come check it out. Sitting in first place in the Blossom Valley Santa Teresa division, give it up for the Leland girls field hockey team. We have an excited bunch here today. Turning to my right here, this is Stephanie Dreyer, a senior. Hey, Stephanie, this team, big improvement compared to last year. 4th place last year in league, 1st place right now. What's the reason for the turnaround?
I think that we just came out this year more determined. We always talked about being, making our spot in CCS and in the league, and this year we really just wanted to do it, and a lot of our team bonding experiences helped us come together and play as a unit, so I think that had a big help.
All right, Stephanie, well, you touched on, right on, yeah. Well, you touched on team bonding. You know, I talked to your coach earlier, and turning to my left here, we have Nicole Hurley, a senior. What's this team like? It seems like you guys have a lot of team unity.
We just have a lot of fun. We go out to practice, and we're not always as serious as we should be, but we have a lot of fun. And like Stephanie said, the team bonding has brought us all together. We're all friends, no matter what age we are, and I think that's what brings us so close, because we can depend on each other like sisters. So.
In her third year as head coach for the Leland field hockey team, Amy Tomaso joins us now. Amy, just a couple more games left in league until CCS. How do you think this team's going to do postseason?
I think they have just amazing skill and amazing determination, and I think they're gonna
Just like one of the teammates.
I know. I think they're gonna do awesome. They can beat any team in CCS if they put their mind to it.
All right, Amy, thank you very much. Before we wrap it here at the Great Mall, you know, it's homecoming for a lot of schools around the Bay Area, and we actually have a special shout out. Where's DP? Right Get down here. DP has a special invite, I guess, for a special somebody out there. Go ahead, DP.
David, will you go to homecoming with me?
David! Okay, David who? David who?
Catalero.
Okay, David, so if you're watching this, you gotta, you know, call DP up here and say yes, say yes. All right, well, that's going to do it for us at the Great Mall. Good luck. We'll look forward to David's phone call, and that's going to do it. Again, the Leland girls field hockey team, watch out for them. After a great start in league, watch out for them in CCS. With that said, Leland girls field hockey, take it away.
1, 2, 3, go! Leland Chargers! L-E-L-A-N-D, let's go, Leland!
Back to you, Mike, in the studio.
Of course, we will tell you about DP and David's big weekend on next week's show. All right, still ahead, the top 20 football poll, plus the Crown Dublin Chevrolet Player of the Week. Hang tight. We're coming right back on Sports Focus.
We're all going to the nursing home to visit Aunt Pearl. Isn't she dead yet?
This little old lady
You didn't play in much bingo, Pearl?
is totally freaking crazy.
Every time you people come, I gotta get dressed and put my teeth in. And you're not worth it, so get lost.
Nobody needs to see that. Welcome to Geriatric Park.
So, and for
That 70 show.
I was wondering, okay.
Monday night at 7 on Action 36, Cable 6.
The cop, the killer, the controversy.
Exactly what did you have in mind?
Basic instinct.
Saturday at 8 on Action 36, Cable 6.
Mr. Chow.
That's me.
Mr. Chow.
This just in, Mr. Chow goes officially bonkers.
That's me.
With free chicken salad every day between 11 and 1 and 5 and 7. No purchase necessary.
It's my summertime special.
Come to any Mr. Chow's between 11 and 1 and 5 and 7 for your free chicken salad.
I'm all over the place, not bunker.
Mr. Chow.
That's me.
Mr. Chow.
Free salad.
Chow down at Mr. Chow. Chinese fast food.
I'm not bunker. I'm generous.
If you drive a truck, know this. For almost 30 years, people in the Bay Area have been saving money on their truck parts and truck repairs at the Ford, Chevy, and GMC truck experts. Santa Clara Truck Wreckers. Save up to 50% on new, used, and rebuilt truck parts. Transmissions to transfer cases. Differentials to fenders. Tailgates and taillights and more. We even install engines. Call 408-727-2244 or click on our website.
You always get low prices, quality parts, and great service at Santa Clara Truck Wreckers.
Plenty of shifting in our Sports Focus Top 20 football poll this week. Of course, De La Salle wins again. They remain number one yet again. All right, it's Crown Dublin Chevrolet Play of the Week time as we count down the best plays of the week. The winner receives a jacket courtesy of Crown Dublin Chevrolet, and here we go. Starting us off at Ford's Pinole Valley's Ronnie Jones taking the handoff, running up the middle, and Ronnie Jones just keeps running and running and running. The double nickel 55-yard touchdown. Ronnie Jones, PB, at number 4. At number 3, we go to Oaktown. Skyline's Daron Bess, scrambling some more, then finding the hole, running it up the middle, 60-yard run by Skyline's Jerome Best, getting stopped at the 2-yard line. That's good for play number 3. Number 2, Las Lomas, Joe Davis, the catch, and Joe Davis has some sick moves. 1, 2, thank you. Joe Davis finding his way into the end zone for the touchdown, but that is only number 2 because number 1, I'm telling you, is straight off the hook. It's our boys from Homestead. They were in the house tonight. Quarterback Craig Maynard. Look at this. He scrambles right. No, he's going to go back left. And check out the dime. Going the wrong way, 50 yards to Garen Strong. That is incredible. Touchdown, Homestead. Craig Maynard, the quarterback, Homestead High. The Crown Dublin Chevrolet play of the week. I love that play. That's our show for this week. Thanks so much for watching. Christine, I promise she'll be back next week. We'll see you next Friday.
Catering for high school sports-focused guests, provided by Tony and Albas.
High School Sports Focus is brought to you by companies that care about high school sports. Valley Athletic, the Bay Area's athletic store for every season. The Fremont Surgery Center. The Great Mall. 200-plus outlets equals the Great Mall. Dairy Bell, where we take care of you. Crown Chevrolet Cadillac Isuzu in Dublin, where 580 and 680 meet. And by Iron Kids' new crustless bread. It's the biggest thing since sliced bread. Cops, weekdays at 5 and 5:30 on Action 36, Cable 6.
Over 50,000 vehicles for sale on the internet, but the one you want's in another city?
Forget about that. Come to Wheels and Deals in Santa Clara and check out over 300 privately owned vehicles, all for sale by owner.
Dealers cannot compete with these prices.
No salesman, no pressure, and no hassles.
Come check them out, then call the owner.
They're selling fast, but they're coming in even faster.
Wheels and Deals of Silicon Valley on El Camino Real in Santa Clara. Call 246-1000. That's 408-246-1000.
Bill Simon inherited a fortune, but how was he managed on his own? When he directed a savings and loan, the thrift made bad loans, went belly up, and was seized by the federal government. Regulators cited rampant mismanagement and misleading accounting. The bailout for Simon's mistakes cost taxpayers over $120 million. On top of it all, now Simon is suing the government, asking taxpayers to pay him back his investment. Bill Simon, if he can't run an SNL, how can he run California?
You're watching the Bay Area's Action Channel. Action 36, Cable 6. Action.
Northern California. Ready. Your favorite Wild 94.9 music is about to take over your TV. This is the Wild.